attention for a couple of minutes. I'd just like to do some introductions. I'll burst your appendix again. If I could just have a few moments, folks, we have the candidate Kevin Conway come up. As most people know, we got a bunch of Republicans that are going to try to ride in on Scott Brown's coattails. It's just human nature. We have people that are angry, but we got to bring the Democratic Party back together. This is a Democratic seat in Billerica. This is a Democratic town. And I got to tell you, I had 3 other candidates call me to support them for state rep. And as soon as Kevin called me, I had to tell him, look, this guy comes from a Democratic family. He knows what a Democrat, a working family, Democratic working family is all about. He knows what it's like to pay bills for 12 months while getting 11 months pay because of things like furloughs, cutting pays, and unfortunately the working family is feeling the brunt of that in this economy. The rich people, the Republicans never feel that. They still go on their cruises, they still go on their vacations, and they still pay less taxes than the rest of us. So it was my pleasure. It didn't even take me 5 seconds to figure out who I would be supporting in this race. Kevin Conway, he's a Democrat. He comes from a Democratic family, and there's nobody else that's going to take this seat and keep a Democrat other than a Conway. So. All that, I've happened to grow up in North Billerica and known them my entire life. So, but there are some people here I'd like to introduce. First off, George Noel is here. If George could stand up, he is the Director of Workforce Development for the Department of Labor, Director of Department of Labor for the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. We have former State Representative Mike Ray, hell of a Democrat. And his wife, Maureen Collins Ray, a former member of the school committee. And we have to introduce Kim Conway on the school committee because she's a relative. We have Bob Parenti here, who is a sitting selectman, also a Democrat. Evelyn Haynes, who is a former assistant town administrator for the Town of Billerica. Bernie DeHoore, who is the Democratic Town Chairman, Democratic Town Committee Chairman, also a member of the Shawshene Tech School Committee. Maria O'Rourke was here, she's the Chairman of the Board of Health. Bob Gill, if he's still here, former member of the Billerica School Committee. We have Paul Killian, a blast from the past, who was a former member of the planning board. And I think I've covered everybody. But we have another very important person here tonight who was an independent candidate for the office of state representative. He decided to pull out and support Kevin Conway, and I'd like Fraz to come forward and say a couple words.